So I ask you to identification if you expect the and say what's up? You can't just stop to do so we got intruder in sector 4. We got move in. Wait, Hard's supposed to be in this area. Where is he? What the? Alright, target quiet. What is this? What is this? What the heck? Frank Castle. I knew once you heard of my release that you would come for me. Of course I would. I made a promise you after all. When you helped me escape from prison, that I'd come after you. And I'm pleased to see that you have proven to be a man of your word, Mr. Castle. Castle. I respect that. I admire that. A man so determined to see a promise proved to be no matter what. But I'll be honest, when I heard about what you're doing for down south, I would have thought that you would be too preoccupied to worry about me, considering that your old enemy Billy Russo and dealing with a rumored shadow cabinet keeping that is targeting a woman that you have in your protection, that you wouldn't have time to deal with me in my dealings. Russo's currently in the wind. In the wind. And as for as for the South County, they have been active for a while now. So what the hey? I have some free time to kill, so I use that time to kill you. I admire your determination, Mr. Castle. Castle. But unfortunately, I cannot afford to let you kill me just yet. Kill me just yet. I have too many. Well, okay, but I heard that you have made a deal with CIA. Weren't you breaking into a federal secure safe house trying to kill a person under FBI? This warrant. I already took care of a camera, so no one knows I'm here. Well, know I'm here. You're a smart man, Mr. Castle. Smarter than I really give you credit for. I admire it. It's a shame that you don't that you cannot find in yourself to work for me. I could always use a man with your talents. I would never work for a scumbag like you, Fisk. I'm sure you wouldn't, Mr. Castle. Mr. Castle, after all, a man who did his life just to fight his country, then come back to a family, only to come to a world where his family has been gunned down by very criminals that he also protected, that he had to protect. It must be hard for you. Don't think you know me, fat boy. No, I know, and I'm done listening to you. It's time for you to die. Die. It's a shame that we cannot find after all. But then again, in this cruel world, one can only you stop how you do that bullseye. Dead on. Oh, dude. Is that all you got? I always thought that the Punisher, I thought you were supposed to be some big bad boogeyman. Looks like all the rumors I hear about you being some boogeyman are false. I would have thought you had more fight soon, Mr. Punisher. I defend you, Mr. Castle, for for sabotaging the foot. Now no one will see my most loyal trusted Bullseye protect me from a criminal, which means Bullseye can leave here scot-free, and all of will know that you died trying to kill Mr. Castle. Oh, dude. A dead man. You gotta pay. You gotta pay for what you did. I don't know about that. FBI. FBI. Both sides. FBI. Don't move. FBI. Start it. I thank you for if he got here anyway. Frank Castle would have killed me. Yet he was here for a lot longer time before what a good amount of time. A perfect opportunity to kill you. Like I said, I can defend myself pretty well against even people like Mr. Castle. You know, maybe I should have let him kill you when he had a chance. But then again, that would go against what you believe in, wouldn't it, Mr. Nadim? And would you be able to live yourself back, seeing that you have so much guilt already? I guess not. Misty, over here. And I must admit, when you call me, I'm surprised it's me. It's easy as ever around. Then again, it must be serious if you need to bring me out so far from Harlem. I wouldn't have brought you out here so it wasn't important. Well, is it? It's about Matt. It's about Matt. Yeah, it's not like Matt has a lot of blood on his head. It was a Matt. In that dare costume, we killed all those people. It was Bosai. Are you sure? I don't know if you have evidence to prove it, but I can honestly tell you that it was Bosai responsible, not the real Daredevil. Well, okay, I'm pretty sure I can convince that of Kurtz, because that he still say that he admires Daredevil, but I don't know about everyone else. It's gonna be an easy fit. Do what you can, Misty. And also, I want you to try and find a cop for me. Help find. Her name is Betsy Smithers. Her boyfriend was named Noah Potter. Yeah, I know about Noah Potter. Yes. Oh, I need to tell her that Noah Potter's dead. Bullseye killed him after he supplied him with one of Daredevil's old suits. Dang. And when I heard Bullseye is one of Fisk's loyal allies. And Fisk ordered one of his hired thugs to kill him, and after he helped it, that sounds like his MO. Yeah, it's a MO. Yeah, tell me about it. But Missy, be careful. A storm's coming. I don't know if we need to be ready for it. I'll let him know. I'll pass on the messages. You be careful too, Luke. Always. Always. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Wesley, Mr. Sykes, how are you doing? Hey, Karen. Karen, I'm happy to see you're okay. Again, I'm going to say you missed for me. The doctor says you make a full recovery. Yeah, I hope so. I hope it'll be sooner than that. I hate spending nights in a hospital. I'm always worrying I'm going to catch some sort of disease or something. Well, from what doctors, you'll be out. Good. Well, I'm sorry, that just happened to you. Well, Karen, stop. This isn't your fault. The person who is waiting for what happened to me, to all those people out there, is Daredevil. Daredevil. I had no idea that he actually stooped to one day working for Fisk. But you don't really think that that it was Daredevil in a costume. But who else would it be? Who else, wears a costume like that? And the fact that he killed a man that would expose Fisk, so it tells me that he is Fisk. And I guarantee one thing, Mr. Side, I know about your. I'm angry, Karen. I'm Carrie. That man broke into my house, killed my employees, and killed my best friend, your mentor. You think I don't know that? And you know that? I hate the fact that Ben's gone. I'm so grasping the fact that he's dead. He's dead too. That he's dead. He's dead. He was always like a father figure to me. So you owe it to Ben to seek justice. So you're gonna tell me right now who Daredevil really is? Look, I can't do that. Don't bully me, Karen. I may not be fully conscious when that guy subbed me, but I was conscious to hear what he said. He said that he said that. Hey, Karen, good to see you. I mean, I wasn't fully conscious, but I was conscious enough to hear what he said. Yeah, I remember, unless I'm mistaken. Am I, Karen? Is that not what he told that to you before he left? No, you're right, sir. And tell me that you know him. I do, but I know that's not Daredevil. Then who is? Who is it? If that man had killed my best Ben Urich isn't Daredevil, then who is? I'm sorry, but it's not easy to tell. What to say. I don't bother coming to work. As of now, you're on temporary leave until I say otherwise. Wait, are you firing me, sir? Honestly, Karen, I don't know. All I know is that I'm too wound up right now to think straight now. Look, Karen, please just leave. I need to rest. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Alright, I'm sorry, dude. Wait, did he just fire you? Not officially, but it sounded like he did. I'm sorry, Karen. I can't believe this happening to us. Fist I guess that Fist is a pretty smart guy. He knows what he's doing. He definitely learned from his mistakes. The last time he messed with him, he had done something even more dangerous. Dangerous. Now what? Even more dangerous. Hey, quiet! What are you doing here? Hey, sorry, but I was wondering if you could help me with someone. With this, with a guy bleeding to death on your reports. Frank? Hey, Karen. Fancy seeing you here. Alright, come on, Foggy, help me out, right? You just, well, Frank, you really messed you up pretty good. So you're queer, huh? Karen told me about you. Hey, she always said that you were a miracle, a miracle doctor. I guess you'll be up to your name. Unfortunately for you, I have a lot of free time on my hands. Now I spend my days fixing up people like you, who are too much of a macho man to ask for help. So that's what you think of people like us, huh? Well, you're not wrong. Well, that statement's not entirely wrong. Claire. Frank, what happened? Who did this to you? It was that punk Bullseye. He tapped me when I was trying to kill Fisk. Like, you're trying to kill Fisk? Why? Because I had promised him Karen. And he used to read Karen. You remember the day I messed up a trial? Yeah. Look, you know that always why I goofed up. I messed up because Fisk had one of the prison guards that was monitoring him he found out. He told him he found a way to convince him to blackmail me to throw a trial so that he could arrange a meeting with me so I can help him kill someone and that was aware of that orchestrated the death of my family, and also the same man that was giving Fisk a hard time in his new quarters. He wanted me to kill him so that he can gain control of his little business that he started in the prison before he got there. I always wonder why you did what you did that day. Now I don't. I'm sorry I did this to you. No apologize. For you, I know would have become the lawyer I've been today. But again, if you didn't, me and Matt would still have a cozy law firm called No Sam Murdoch. And if that happened, maybe things would have been different. I just need you to know. Frank, I told you didn't have to kill. What's I supposed to do, Karen? Sit idly by, let him do what he wants? Look, I heard what happened to you at the law firm. How he managed it. How he got some punk to dress up as Daredevil and try to kill you, kill your fellow co-workers, your best friend. You know what that man and the costume isn't really Daredevil? Of course I do. Remember I fought Red not that long ago, so a true soldier recognizes a true soldier after he fights him. And after I fought Red, I know I became. Well, that's one of. I just know there's a few people I don't think did that. Now I'll do is finally convince the rest of New York that as well. Well, long as Karen I'm sure long as Karen's on the case, she won't. I don't think that's possible. What do you mean? I just got fired from my job. Why? Because I refused to tell my boss who Daredevil's true identity. Well, why not? Why not? I went to Frisk Court. I see what he's planning. He's planning to expose Daredevil's identity soon. We gotta stop him. We gotta stop him now. Look, easy. And we had to go. Matt, don't see Frank always made us, and he paid a price for it. only thing I made was not checking my 6 quick enough. Next time I'll do it. It won't be next time because you're not going back out there. Fred, you're gonna let us take your Fisk our way. Oh, we never so well the first time. Hey, ow, easy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I? Oh, I should be more careful when I pass out the man. Give my friends a hard time for doing their job. Look, I admit that we got caught. Yeah, we allowed Fisk to get out prison under our nose, under our watch. But that won't happen again. I'm gonna make sure that Fisk doesn't steal like doesn't leave prison ever again. How are you gonna do that? Not Mr. Loyal Man. I'm gonna take Wake Tower's job. I'm gonna become a new district attorney. When that happens, I'll have all the power I need to make sure Fisk, all the diplomatic lawyer power I need to put Fisk away for a long time. And you think Fisk will let you get away with it? Please, I have killed people like Fisk for a long time now, and I know that people, when we saw people like him, it's put a bullet in their head. But that's your analogy, Frank, not mine. Now, if you see me, probably wait. Frank does have a point about killing him. No, of course not. I mean, I know. But so far, don't worry about what happened with wrestling. Look, Mr. Demon is really trying to chase his own tail to worry about you right now. If you're lucky, after I lost me, he realized that he needs to focus more on Fist instead of us. Hopefully, that'll give us time to mount a proper defense against him, against Fist before he cuts the riser. I hope you're right. You're right, Foggy. I know I know I am. I don't worry. We got this. Don't worry. We got this. Matt Murdock. You're losing your edge, Murdock. Just be quiet. I know what I'm doing. Oh, do you? Do you think that you have the guts to kill me? Now. You made it pretty clear you weren't willing to cross that line when you had the opportunity. Now that you have very little opportunity to kill me now. Look at me. I have the entire city almost probably eat out of my hands. You haven't won yet, Fisk. I still have time to stop you. But can you really do it? Can you really think that you have the guts? You never had to somebody kill me. But why now? Because this before I was limited by my thinking. Back then I was a lawyer thinking that the system could pull through, but now I know better. Oh, please spare me. You never said. Do you think that being that Joseph as a devil can is the way you say it. The devil is never meant to be a symbol of heroism and justice, supposed to be of chaos and evil. And you upset people. What are you talking about, Fisk? You've upset me. You upset me. Devil, who are you? Who are you? I'm the man that you try to rip off. I'm the devil. The devil isn't real. Oh, really? Who are you? I'm Mephisto, the devil. The man who I have walked this earth for centuries, penetrating, possessing the bodies of sinners like the one I'm possessing now. Spending the last century watching as humanity evolved. No matter how much there'll always be something that will never change. The fact that they sinner, the fact that humanity, occasionally gets the delusion that they could be more than what they're supposed to be, that they can become gods or heroes, or that people as myself. I mean, who do you think you are? Oh, who you are? I mean, you're just a man. Let me say that you have. You true, and you, man, you're a saddest of all the humans. You think getting the illusion that God put a devil in you to help you. Pathetic. I'm Matt Murdock. God doesn't love me anymore. You're true. You are sad. You know nothing. I know more. I know that you blame yourself for the death of your father because he prevents him not to throw the match instead when he fought against Creel. Instead, I felt like he was supposed to. If he did, he would still be alive. Shut up! What is this? Over years, I may not be the demon I used to be back when I was ruling hell, but over years I learned to move the primordial enemies around me. Allow me to do stuff like this. I didn't come up with the name Daredevil but he chose to have a costume. I thought I can use the symbol, I can give the darkness society a face. A face that can be a symbol to the people. That they don't have to be afraid that they can rise up if I was wrong. But because it's too late now because you need to pay for it. It's time that you see what the truth. Now, Anthony, I am the truth. I am the devil. I am Mephisto. You think that God, usually, well, news for you, Matt Murdock, God has everything to do with all the horrible things happening to your life. All those horrible things happening to your life because of my doing. I control all of the world's pain, all their suffering. And if I know it, I did not put the devil in you. You just gave it because you think that's because you have darkness in it. But you know what that darkness is, Matt? It's a darkness that you think you're something special, Matt, because you have darkness in you. But for you, Matt, every human has darkness. But only takes certain influence, certain life-changing events to give people the illusion that they can use that darkness for their own needs. Like you, after you lost after all the things that happened in your life, you thought that you can use the darkness. You can give the darkness a face, and that darkness will not place. That darkness has always existed in you. Hey God, and no matter how much God tried to make the perfect human, he could never remove the darkness that every human to this day possessed it. Darkness to sin, to cause crimes, cause disorder, peace. And now, but I am pleased that you're finally recognizing that you're finally. Not even that. Do you really think that killing they will stop there once you taste it? That I guarantee you will not. You will keep using killing those kids that keep killing. It won't killing Fisk. It won't stop with you killing Fisk. I guarantee you're wrong. I am nothing like you or people that you represent. That's very wrong. Ivan. You have all your life you try to battle. You try to keep it dark by being a lawyer trying to fight. I use the system to do good. Please. I both know that you think that the system is not perfect, and that it can be. Let's ask Fisk. Fisk is one of the people that makes me wonder if I said him. I said offer him a seat at the table. I said too much, haven't I? All you need to know, Matthew, is for you, I'll be keeping a close eye on you. And if you ever down with Daredevil costume, I will make your life a living hell. I promise you. You will know truth of it. And although I will not directly cause that pain because I have more important matters to attend to, know that. Know that every silly will be because of mine, not because of God's hands, will, because of my will and my will alone. Will alone. Listen, because I refuse to allow the devil to be at least there are some people there that choose to use the symbol of the devil to probably like Bozai, who use your own identity for its true purpose. True purpose. So because I didn't, because I wore a costume doesn't make. I just said I had no idea you. I'm so wondering if you're illusion. Like I keep seeing Fist sometimes. Oh, I'm very real, Murdoch, and I assure you, Fist is only the beginning of what I'm capable of. You have blood on your hands, Murdoch. You're wrong. You're. See, I guarantee you, once you go down, you'll become just so much of a villainous Fist. You're wrong. Oh, am I? That's what I'm saying. Was like you're already 1 foot in the grave already. No. And no, do you? Like, what do you mean you can't get the camera up and running? What do you mean you cannot? Listen, we're on the same thing. Look, listen to me. I don't know what's going on here, but you gotta help me on this one. You and I both know that Fisk is the man that deserves to be locked up, and if Fisk actually did hire that guy to shank him, but we need to work faster out. not die. Listen to me. Listen to me. You know, Miss Davis, you shouldn't waste so much time trying to fix a problem that's beyond your control. Hey, who are you? How did you get in here? Who I am and how I'm is on point, but what I'm here to tell you is, stop trying to fix your mistake. It's already out of your hand. Just embrace it. Embrace change. You might even want to like it. Somehow, but if you're a friend, a federal agent, I guarantee you that there's no need for violence. Oh, look, I believe in what Fisk's vision is. Fisk, you may think Fisk is a villain in this story, but he is no, but he's just as much a hero as he's a villain. I admire Fisk's vision. I believe that his vision and his plans for the city will have a big benefit to him, how you benefit, as well as my own organization. Organization. Who are you? Are you one of Fisk's partners? Not officially, no. But I have helped his efforts quite a bit I have helped his efforts quite a bit in my days, anonymously, of course. Hey, consider myself his guardian angel or guardian devil, if you mean. Don't you mean angel? I know what I said. Listen, Mr. Nadeem, Fisk has a lot of dirt on you, and if you keep pushing, he'll have no choice but to use the dirt. But do you really want that out in the open? You want your skeletons that you keep locked up in your closet out in the open for the world to see? Think about your wife, and just now you're threatening. Okay, now you're going too far. Threatening me is one thing, but threatening my family, please. I assure you, it's no threat. A threat. When people make friends, they make friends because they cannot. Threats are promises that people rarely can rarely fulfill. But now I promise. This is a promise because I can guarantee you that. I'm certain. Who are you? Just see me as a simple man trying to make. Seems to me a man who has seen the horrors of the world firsthand, who has influenced them quite a bit, if I might add, and knows that and believes that this is a time will come and this world needs to go through a change of some kind, a change that will benefit everyone, humans, mutants, and humans alike, and even you, if you choose not to fight Fisk, just relax and enjoy yourself. Enjoy spend time with your wife and kids, and have it. Stop trying to I promise you won't regret it. That's how you bring it or else. What the? Daddy, oh, easy, Sam. Oh, easy. Are you okay, Dad? I'm fine. He's kind of good. Hey, dear, welcome. Honey, are you? Yeah, I'm fine. Tell me, have you been receiving any weird messages or any calls? Weird people? No. Things have been quiet here. Why? Nothing. I'm just on edge today. I can imagine considering that you have been on edge ever since you took on yourself to be Fisk's personal babysitter. Honey, I say, I'm proud of what you've done. I'm proud of how you've. But I wish that you, Sammy, worry about you. So do I. I'm tired of keep lying to him, saying that if you found out that you know what you're doing, but I don't. But how can I? But I do. But you know, how can I? Because I know that you're off. Maybe you seem distant. Maybe ever since for a while you've been distant. You spend more time at work than home, and I understand that it's your job and you have certain duties that you feel about still. And for a long time I said that I understood, but it just feels different this time, you know. And I get the feeling not telling me anything. Well, if you're worried, I can take it. I'm a strong woman. That's why you. I know. Look, you know. I know. Trust me. I know. I promise. I promise I'll fix it. Trust me. All right. Just be careful. I will. Don't need to worry. I'm on it. I'm on it. I die again. Again. Truly, is a darn shame to see another black man pass away trying to kind of make honest with Venus Road. Yeah, you said it, Bobby. Man, Ben, I may not have known Ben as well as the other kids down south did, but I heard of him though. He's done a lot of good work for his community. Had a lot, about his fellow black people from time to time too. Yeah, man, yeah, he has. Yes, man. First, yeah, yeah. First Pops and now Yurik. Man, what is this world coming to? I don't know, Bobby. But I know this is whatever's gonna happen next. I know we get faced with one word. You got that right, brother. Hey, brother. Who's that one over there? From what Karen tells me, that's Ben's wife. Poor woman. She must be devastated. She must be devastated for what happened. Yeah. God of mercy. Mrs. Yerrick? I don't know if your husband ever met. I'm Karen. Yes, my husband Ben told me about you. It's a shame that it took us. It's a shame that we never met before. It only took the death of my husband for us to finally meet. Yeah, I know. I just want to say I'm sorry for your loss, and I'm sorry. And sorry because I can't believe that Ben your dad because of me because the path I put him on. The reason why he's dead because I put him on Fist radar because he don't do that to yourself, Pierre. Trust me. I've married that man. I know that man for a long time. I know that my husband has never been pushed to do any story that he didn't like doing. The reason why he stood by us all the time because he believed in you. He told me all about you and all about you and about your spirit, your drive, your institute. He told me he always. Yes, he told me that he told me once that you showed him what it's like to have a daughter. He said that. Yes, he did. Ben and I never got around to have kids. We were always too busy to, make the time. But I must say, if he ever did have a kid, I think he would have wanted him or her to end up just like you. Just like you. Look, Mrs. Yerrick, is there anything I can do for you? Anything I can do? If you need money, don't need. Look, Ben already took care of that. Earlier today, before on my way over, I got a call from Maggie saying that my husband that deposits a hard amount in my personal financial funds. That there's enough, according to a bank, there's enough money to keep me taken care of, keep me comfy, and help pay the bills. Pay the bills for years until the day I passed away. That's Ben for you. He always took care of me. He always made sure that he took care of me. Even though he's gone, he's always taking care of me. So I thought, I'm officially, after the funeral, I'm officially moving into my retirement home down in the country. It's a small, quiet senior home in the country. Very expensive though, but nothing that my husband couldn't pay for. Is there anything I can do for? If you don't need to worry yourself, dear. You being here is all but help out. Is enough. Trust me. You being here is perfect. Okay, now if you see me, I have to go. I have to go see my final advice, my husband. Of course, Mr. Yerrick. Hey, Karen, Foggy, are you okay? No, I'm not. No, I still can't believe. It just hit me now. Ben really is gone. Yeah, funerals can do that. I can't. Look, I Fist needs help. We can't. Look, Karen. Look, Karen. Look, I want to know. I promise. As soon as I promise. To prove that I do. Karen, Foggy. That's a Kurt. There's a brand. What are you doing here? Came off my condolences and see how you're doing. I just want to say I'm sorry. I know you two were closer to Ben and Matt. I tell me, where is Matt? You think that? Come on, I start to play as he's someone else, and we all know that Matt's still alive. and that he's trying to stop the people that's trying to ruin his reputation as his reputation that he's Daredevil. But still, I will save it. Me and Kurt figured out we're highly decorated detectives, and it doesn't take a genius to figure out that Matt missed that fact went missing on the same time Daredevil was presumed dead. It's too much of a coincidence, if you ask me. And after we did our homework, we said, look, Kurtz, don't worry, we're not here to press charge. I'm here to press charge or anything. I just want you to know that me and Kurtz know that Matt's Daredevil, and we understand. And right now, but we also want to let you know that the FBI is forcing us to force our hand. And they want you. You're trying to arrest Matt, but we don't want to. We don't want to. But the FBI is giving us a very real choice. So and we want this. And we want this to make it any harder than it has to be. So if we look honestly, if we wanted to help you, we couldn't. We don't know where Matt is. He's on his old home. He's not anywhere. All right. Alright, please, if you understand, because I would rather if it was me and Kurt that brought in Matt instead of the FBI, because I don't trust the feds, especially since they're spending so much time closing up the Fisk. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Matt, where? Are you in? Wait, who's that there? Who's that guy who claims to be the devil? I think he is. I didn't do. I focus, Matt. Focus. Okay, yeah. Dude, I gotta think of a way to get inside. First, I need answers. Do it. Say what? Shoot. You work for Fist, don't you? So what if I do? What? I'm not gonna tell you anything. I know that if I tell you anything, Fist will kill. Will do to me. Whatever Fist will do to me will be 10 times worse. What you will do? Do you want to bet that, pal? What do you want from me? I want details on Fisk security detail. I want to know the weak points of Fisk's new headquarters, the hotel where he's staying in. I want to know exactly what he's planning. What he's up to. Look, I don't know anything about what you're asking me to do. Look, why don't you look? Yeah, I'm warning you. If you don't know, I know it's gonna be a lot more. I'm not playing it. Dude, tell me what you know, or else. Oh, tell me, please. Oh, you will, one way or another. Where am I? And huge hello, Christina. Especially with Nadine. It's been too long. It has. Yes, sorry for probably unannounced, but it's I couldn't risk. I want to find out about we wanting to see you. I want to see you. Oh, really? A man who's now is now the man in charge of the FBI is worried about security risk. Risk. That sounds like the man I groomed to take over my job when I retired. Something happened. Okay. Something I need. It's important. Can you come in? Come in. Of course, come in. I know that you still have contacts in the CIA and in the department that oversees the actions of the FBI. So I know that you're the best person I can turn to help me with this. Really, what about Reyes? I don't trust Reyes. She has too much blood on her hands to be trusted with what I'm about to say. Something too much to be serious. But before you, we know each other for a long time, and I know in that time I know that if I ever had a problem with you, we'd be the person I can turn to about it. Then still, I'm in suspense. I'm sure you've heard about by now that the FBI finally managed to make a deal with Fisk. I have my contacts tell me that you actually made a deal with Fisk, saying that if he gave up violent intel on local crime wards, that you would reinstate his girlfriend's marrying innocence. Is that correct? Yeah, among other things, yes, you are correct. Yes, but now, yes. Yes, yes. And also, I was the one who convinced the DA to let us move Fisk into house arrest instead of remaining locked up in prison. Yes, yes. From what I heard, it's because someone tried to shank him. Yes, but that's the thing. Fisk hired that guy to try and shank him. He wanted it to look real. He wanted He wanted to convince us that we needed to move him out in order to keep him protected, so that he can tell us intel. And hold on, let me get something. I'll continue. I've Nadim probably Ivy Nadim is probably admitting to the fact that let me get something. I allowed Fisk and Fisk out of it, and I've to manipulate me, as well as he is allowed to infiltrate and corrupt the FBI, and to use it wasn't Fisk and using my intel. So you're saying that you think Fisk is not completely honest? No, but before wait, I realized that makes sense. I'm starting to think that I believe that Fisk allowed Fisk to manipulate me and my department and my agency for his own selfish needs. He's been trying to use the FBI to regain control of his geek criminal empire, make it 10 times stronger than it was before. And now as such, a lot of good people are paying the price for it. So as such, I am personally, that you do know this could cost you your job. I'm aware of that, and possibly you can get jail time for it. I know, I'm willing to accept my punishment, but I can't accept allowing that monster to keep roaming. I can't accept that Patterson could actually allow that scumbag to roam free. I won't allow that. So I'm willing to accept the consequences of my actions. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Mr. Dean. What do you mean? What I mean is that I'm sorry to hear that you're not willing to cooperate with Fisk. Wait, what is this? What are you doing? What you forced me to do? I mean, what do you think you could accomplish coming to my house, my home, dumping your load on me like you're some child, thinking that I'm your mother, I can make things better? Who do you meant? Please don't tell me that Fisk got to you. Why do you think that the agency was in a rush to terminate my contact with the FBI because they found out that I was dirty? Well, I would think the agency was in a rush to replace me with you, make you the new head of the FBI and fire me because they knew I had blood on my hands. Of course, they didn't know back then that I was working. The person, the criminal, was working for his Fisk, but they knew I was working for some crime boss of some kind. And you still are, even to this day. You still ain't going to. That's right. I would take you back. Who are you? My name is Mr. Listen, I work for Mr. Fisk on behalf of Union Ally and its financials. Karen Page told me about that company. So it's true, yes. It's a thing that you never listen to her. She's quite a smart woman, even though she's blonde. And due to her own city past. Yes. So now what? Are you gonna kill me? Kill me? No, that's not what Mr. Fisk wants. No, that's not what Mr. Fisk wants. He wants you to remain the head of the FBI. But as of now, you officially work for him. And if I don't, then you get charged with the death of this officer. I'm sure you know, Mr. Officer Brian Alex. According to these reports, that he suspected you of fraud and called out on it. And when a fight broke out, and when he found it, he fought. Of course, and you shot him for it. And when you caught him trying to come to my client here, you shot him for it. Like, you can't do this. Really, this evidence that we collected on you, and as well, getting your fingerprints proves otherwise. This is all stuff. You knew I would come here. Fisk, you knew I would come here, so you and Fisk set this whole thing up. So you get what you need to frame me. That's right. The Kingpin does know how. So now, so tell me, are you really? So it would also mean that it will be false. That's correct. You got me. That's right. Right. Dude, dude, it's on Kingpin. I mean, Mr. Nadim is officially wrapped. Is officially your puppet. Excellent. Excellent. I admit this. You're a person that I know that can read people like a book. Yes. Yes, that is true. I always had a way of finding a way to reprogram certain human minds to work to my advantage, to cause certain instances in a person's life to convince them that they needed to follow a certain path in order to gain results, which makes them predictable and easy to predict. And Mr. Nadim is no different. Different. Mr. Donovan report. It's all set up. Vanessa's it's all been taken care of, and Vanessa's now on a helicopter heading towards. She'll be arriving in a few hours. Excellent. Arrange me to meet her. And I want to meet her in person. It won't be easy because you're still under contract by the FBI's original deal. But it will take some time. Well, hurry. I insist that when I meet I want Vanessa. I want to first face that Vanessa sees when she returns to Hell's Kitchen is me. I want to be there to greet her. I'll do what I can, Mr. Fisk. No deal. No deal. Foggy Bear, are you very? You're gonna be late for your big presentation. Foggy, Foggy, what are you doing? Sorry, I didn't hear. I was busy. Busy what? Making a mess? No. I think I figured out Fisk's Endgame by reading all these papers, all these weather reports. Exactly. I figured for the last 2 hours, local some contacts of mine in the DA have informed me that there has been all this active criminal activity in these areas used to own by Fisk before he got locked up the first time. And it makes sense. Fisk is trying to use the FBI to regain control of the Empire. Is perfect. Being hiding as the FBI's puppet, snitch puppet, is a perfect cover. Why he convinced the world that he is but a prisoner of the FBI, giving them valuable intel. The rest of remains completely oblivious to the fact that Fisk is actually running a whole new. He's using the FBI to gain control to eliminate all of his old competitors so that he can gain control of all the crime in Hell's Kitchen. It's perfect. Well, Fowley, that's pretty impressive, but can you really prove it? Once I become, in time I can, right? But then again, but if I don't become DA, it'll take too long for you to let it go through the courtroom. So then by all means, Fowley, you gotta go there, go. Right, of course. Are you coming? I'll be very soon I can. Alright, be back soon. Alright, soon. Mr. Fisk, Miss, wait, this is a restricted area. I'm afraid, I'm sorry, of course, my name is Karen Page. I'm a journalist at the House and the News Bulletin. I'm sure we heard you. Yes, we know who you are, Miss Page, but it does explain but you're not allowed to be, you're not authorized to be here. But I am. You see, I'm my editor. Managed to talk to your boss about arranging an interview between me and Mr. Fisk. I was hoping to do an exclusive on this, and well, we didn't hear nothing before. So either or you're lying, trying to get an exclusive on our witness. Look, I just need 5 minutes with your charge, and I'll be. I'm sorry, man, but hold on a minute, sir. Hold on, we need to call. Yes, sir. Let the woman come in. I would speak for her, but sir, please, I'll be careful. All right then. It appears that there is a mistake. You may come in, Miss Page. Thank you. Miss Page, it's been Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan, I see you're still doing Fisk's dirty work. Well, someone has to do it. So why not it be? After all, Fisk has been very kind to me in my years of employment. Even while he was locked up in prison. I see. Now, of course, before you can enter, you must sign a few things. Follow some reports and saying what you. Oh, also also you cannot call. I have a permit for this gun, and maybe, but and you that means you'll, of course, the FBI has certain procedures, and you'll get your gun back once after you interview my client, of course. Or you will find you're all but can. See, alright, very well. My camera's being. That's what I'm counting on. I see. Miss Page. Hey, I must admit, this is quite a surprise to see you here. See here to my little humble of home. That you actually, they actually wanted to see me. Well, see. Well, Mr. Fisk, you are, well, Mr. Fisk, Wilson Fisk, I thought our meeting was long overdue. I see. I see. I see. And as you can see here by these reports that my work in leading the criminal justice DA system has helped boast our company tenfold, allowing fair trials, I'll continue to allow fair trials and fair trials and to the people of Hell's Kitchen as well as all of New York City, because I believe in the system, and I believe that along with people remain fair and honest and move forward, there are things that this city, that we will continue to be a city of peace and understanding amongst, especially here in this humble of Hell's Kitchen. Almost Hell's Kitchen. But sir, what do you think of Mr. Nelson? Do you think he has a thought? If I'm being honest, Miss Everhart, Charlie Nelson is a good lawyer. I admit that. His work as a lawyer has helped a lot of good people get back on their feet. He has as well as done good work for. He has a credit to his people and all of lawyers lawyers of the city. But even despite his record, his impressive record of winning over a dozen trials, minus the one involving the Frank Castle case, he lacks the one thing. He lacks the one thing that all the ability to make the hard choices. He's but he's always willing to give, and that has caused him to take most last longer than they need to be. Clear judgment and criticism is a way to make trials go quick and as plain as possible, so that both parties can come out with this. And Mr. Master does not follow that aspect, but I do, and that's why I will continue to support it as long as you support me. Thank you all, Mr. Nelson. Thank you, Interesting speech, Mr. Towers. Just trying to keep it fresh. Good luck, Mr. I just want to wish you good luck, because you're going to need it. Thanks. Thanks. Look, thank you, yes, thank you. Thank you all. Hello. First, I want to thank all of you for giving me the opportunity to speak with you today. And I just want you to know that I'm honored that I have the opportunity to speak with all of you today, to share with you about what makes I believe I'm resident for a job. Okay. I'm sure when all of you look at me, you see a man that lacks the key components that makes him a great DA. I would feel myself as too nice, consider me as too nice of a person. Too nice a person, too gullible, too unpredictable. Someone that doesn't know how to make the hard choices. But you're wrong. I do know how to make the hard choices. I have made a lot of hard choices in my life, in past few years. One of those hard choices was the fact that was the choice of closing No Sam Murdoch. Yes, that's true. Considering I did my law firm, my old law firm didn't have much of a choice. Considering that Reyes was determined to shut me down after me and my old partner Matt Murdoch chose to defend a murderer who believed that killing was the only way to seek justice in this world. And they're right. We could have fought them with every ounce of power we had, but we chose not to and that was a hard choice because I enjoyed working with my best friend. I believe in what we did, although I believe that lawyers should also fight, not also take on cases where they're fighting to defend the rights of those that are honest. I also thought that that we should also defend people that can offer a good paycheck. But my friend maybe seems things differently. That lawyers shouldn't take on cases just because it would make them rich, or that they would make them popular or famous or anything. Lawyers should do the things that they do because because it should be a calling. I mean, we became lawyers because we believe in a system that we wanted to defend because we wanted to defend the rights of all citizens. Doesn't matter if they're guilty or innocent, or that they were accused, or that they really are being charged from crimes that they actually did. So we defend those people. We defend those people or support them, regardless whether they're innocent or guilty, because we want to provide them with a fair trial. But we became lawyers because we wanted because we believe that everyone deserves a fair trial, that every person has a chance to rebuild up their lives. But I feel like a lot of lawyers these days are forgetting that motto. Even our own just break towers. True, he is allowing people like lawyers like break towers are allowing politics and social and how interest to interfere in their jobs, causing them to make the fact that break towers made the decision to allow the FBI to take Fest out of prison, even though we all know what a monster really is. I know that you've been hearing reports that the lies that things that we're seeing about Fest are false, but they're not. Just finding a way to use a system as and I'm pretty sure, and I like to think that a good amount of people in this room that I'm in right now share that, feel the same way. That's why and I believe that as long as people vacant. Oh no, I gotta go. Well, that was quite a speech, Mister. Yeah, probably where are you going? Going. You can't walk out from your. You can't walk. I'm sorry, but I think Karen could be in danger. Do you? Karen be in danger. Do you? All right, Mister. First, I'm sure all of it. I'm sure all people of Helkin want to know your side of the story. I'm sure they want to know how you were able to convince the FBI to give you this. But let's suspend the games, Miss Page. You and I both know that the only reason why you're here because you're trying to find some evidence that you can use against me. That you've only found a way to convince my captors that you want to interview me for your people. I mean, both know that you currently no longer work at law firm after what happened a few days ago. How you possibly know that I may not have the same resources as I used to have, but I still hear things, Miss Page. Or the fact that your boss, Mr. Snipes, put you on temporary leave after the death, after you refused to tell him your Daredevil's secret identity. Identity. Well, it wasn't my secret to tell. Yeah, but I think it's more that I think you're trying to protect someone. You didn't want to tell Daredevil's identity because you know him. You know him more as well as you know your friends. Foggy Nelson, Matt Murdock. I think you usually didn't tell because you didn't want to betray a friend. A friend. Look, I don't want you. Look, but I'll be honest with you, Karen. The reason I wanted to see you, I agreed to let you see me because I wanted you to confirm something for me. I wanted you to confirm my suspicions. That's what that Matt Murdock is Daredevil. Wow, Fist, you're trying to mess up. Fist, don't bother. I can read your face. You confirms that I'm right. I'm right. Matt Murdock is Daredevil. Is Daredevil. Yeah. Daredevil. Yes, you must. You and that's why you must look you. And you also know that. Okay, but I also know that it was Bud. Yes, I want to know, yes. It was a real one. If it was, or your little puppet to kill Ben in the first place. Believe me, it wasn't my first call, but if years of learning taught me that sometimes one needs to make harder decisions in order to preserve how is killing Ben Yard good for health system. Because people like Ben Yard and yourself are trying to bring people like me down. People who have tried, who only goal is to make the city a better place. And that's what I'm trying to do. I want to make the city better than it used to be. Ever since the incident in New York, all New York became a cesspool of crime and destruction and violence. I wish to return the city to the days before the rise of mutants and humans and aliens, and the days when aliens would fall from the sky, bringing death and destruction wherever they went. And do we think causing more death is the best way? Would well, unfortunately, Miss Page, we live in an imperfect world, and sometimes hard or reserve the very care. Well, I don't think that's the way to do it. You sad. Well, I know that, and I think what do you mean, Chicha? All right. All right, then, Best, you like secrets? All right, I have a secret for you. Tell me, do you still remember the name Wesley Adam? Yeah, I do. What's his name to you? I know that Wesley was one of your loyal servants. That you two were friends. That he worked for you for a minute until he got killed. I mean, tell me, Willie, have you ever figured out who killed your friend that day? I'm afraid I'm going to tell you right now. I know exactly who I did. I killed your friend. I killed Wesley Adams. Okay. What are you doing? I'm here to get my client. I'm sorry. I'm probably noticing. I have a. I'm here, but you can't just. Don't let her go. What are you doing? I'm here getting out of here. What are you doing here? What are you thinking? Coming here, Wilson. Coming here. Lucky Fist gonna kill you. That's why I was telling him. Wait, you actually want? Look, I told Fist. I told Fist the truth. I told Fist the truth. What do you mean? I told Fist that I told Fist that I killed Wesley. Why did you do that? I wanted to told him I wanted to tell him because I knew that it would cause him to react. I knew that if I told him that he would try to kill me, and since the FBI has him on camera, recording on camera during our meeting, it will caught him trying to commit a crime, and I could use that to make sure Fisk can go back to prison. And not because of you, I didn't think I hope you're happy, but not because I have to disappear. Now that Fisk knows that I killed Wesley, he's gonna come after me with everything he's not gonna stop. But Karen will give it no, Boggy, that was my one chance. That was my one chance to nail that stun gun right there, and you ruined it for me. And now I just don't know what I can do. Oh, Karen, don't see that. We still figure this out. No, look, I want to stop Fisk, but I don't know if I can do it here anymore. If I stay here, I probably can get you and everyone else killed just by protecting me, and I can't rest on my conscience. For Karen, wait, no, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Karen, wait. I can't believe it. All this time, that woman, Karen Page, killed Wesley. Wesley, that well, Brad. I'm assuming that you heard what transpired. I did. I just want to know I'm sorry for your loss, sir. Sir, is there anything I can do? What I want for you? Is there anything I can do for you? Fine, you ask because there's something. I have your next target, Mr. Bullseye. I want you to put the there on one more time. And I want you to hunt down and kill Karen Page. Consider it done, boss.